Kevin, great to have you on. Why are utilities a buy here?
Well, based upon the Fed's updated dot plot chart last week, it is now reasonable to believe that there could be 6 additional rate hikes this year and up to 4 additional rate hikes next year. Now, whether you subscribe to the notion that they're going to be that aggressive or not, as we are in that latter camp, it's clear we're in a rising rate environment. So, Morgan, we did the research and we looked back at the last 8 rate hike cycles. And what we found, interestingly enough, across those 8 rate hike cycles was that the stock market on average rose by 43%. And then as we dove further into what sectors outperformed during those periods of rate hikes, we found that the 3 best performing sectors were technology, energy, and yes, utilities. Utilities do have a history of performing relatively well when rates rise, and they also fare relatively well during periods of market volatility, like we're seeing here thus far in 2022.
Oh, this is really interesting because it's kind of contrarian to everything you would imagine would take place in terms of these correlations and these relationships in a rising rate environment. So why specifically do utilities tend to outperform or those stocks tend to rise? And based on that, are there specific names that you like right now, given the situation?
Absolutely. And the important part of our research study that we did here at Smart Trust was that utilities are one of the best performing sectors as rates are rising, not after rates have risen. So in this environment where the Fed has only risen rates thus far by 25 basis points, a utility that's paying 3.5% still looks pretty attractive to income-oriented investors. So a couple of different names that we like within the portfolio strategies here at Smart Trust involve American Electric Power, Duke Energy, and Exelon. All 3 of those utilities have yields of 3.3% or more, historically have performed well when the market has pulled back. And in the case of Duke Energy is one of the largest U.S. regulated utilities in the country, and they provide electricity, gas, and also, Morgan, commercial renewables. This is a company that's poised to continue to grow as the economy continues to grow. But if the economy starts to slow, as we expect it will over the next 2 to 3 years, utilities will still maintain their ability to produce revenues and also support those dividends.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.